And now for something completely different. Ting! I just love the Guardians of the Galaxy 3D specs. There's no reason to be wearing them right now. Hello everyone! This is not going to be your usual video. Mike and I have been invited to someone's Halloween/birthday party at the end of next month. You know, Halloween. Because he's already wanting to do a drag version of Elsa as part of November and shaving his beard off for cancer research, I thought we could theme what we're doing by me going as a pair. Not as Anna, but as Elphaba. If it needs a theme title, it is The Rising Career of Idina Menzel. So if I'm making Wicked Dragalicious, I thought I would have to practice it before the month and then see which other bits and pieces I would need to get. I need to get additional makeup things for Mike as well, but I'll probably keep them and then use them at some other point because I've got a lot of makeup, but I could use to get more makeup. And if I'm going to test it anyway to see what happens, I thought I may as well record it. So here's my work in progress Elphaba drag makeup tutorial. Step 1. Shave, because you are not Willem Belli. From Kiko Milano Cosmetics in Leeds, who are lovely. You think that having a green primer that's designed to correct colours by having green to blend into red to make even it out would help, but I'm going to cover the whole thing up, so it's total waste of colour. Terrible coincidence. I'm using it twice just because I'm going to be using a lot of stuff. Face Party, I believe, is the name of the terrible, cheap as I could find face paint that I'm doing. It's water-based, so it does not go on very well, as you'll quickly see. Also, it came with a sponge. The sponge is terrible. I'm using my own sponges. 24 for a pound from Poundland. Very good. I really like these sponges. They work so well. As you see, it's too thin. It's so thin. It's not creepy. It's just not even there. So I'm going to use some makeup instead. Eyeshadow. Moolux Smoking Palette in Chaos Green. And this is far stronger. It looks like army camo. Hence the blending out. So it actually looks like it's a face rather than me trying to blend into the jungle at the party. I've got some green in my eyes, so I'm going to tweeze it out with a little eyelash colour. The Mua Pop eyeshadow palette. I'm going to take the Appley Green. It doesn't actually have a cool name like a lot of Mua's products do, but I'm going to use that to contour my nose later. I can take a bit of the purple from that one and a bit of the actually good purple from the Smoking palette and blend it in so that my eyes have a gradient when you go up to the eyelashes, which I'm doing now with a purple eye pencil. This way we have shades of purple coming from my eye upwards. If you look at the pictures, Idina Menzel totally has purple eyeshadow, just to highlight them, amid all the green. Then you blend it out, and then I'm going to use a terribly crap eyeliner that I got off eBay for £1. Don't ever do that, they come from terrible places. Contour, is it contouring even? I'm cooking the cheeks out of the way. I'm making hollow cheekbones with a piece of cardboard, which is how I tend to do it, so I get a nice good line, because I'm a noob. But I put way too much on, so I'm using makeup to go over it, and it also blends it. I'm really messing up this whole step. They're in the wrong place, they went in the wrong direction, they shouldn't be a straight line, they should be far more curved. It should be from the nose to the ear, like a droop. But I'm going to go back to that later, and it'll look so much better. But in the final version, I'm not going to do anything like this, I'm going to change the whole way I'm doing it. But that's what tests are for. Yep, and then I got rid of the edges, because the edges were far too much. And then I believe I did it straight down on both of them, and it looks like I'm impersonating the spine from Steam Powered Giraffe. I had an image, a flash of inspiration of it, and I thought it was drag look, and then I realised, no, it's the spine from Steam Powered Giraffe. I'm being a terrible robot. It doesn't look good at all, but that's when I realised. If I'm hollowing the cheekbones, it's got to be the colour that's hollowing it, not blackness. So I go over that with more of the Chaos Green and hollow it and blend it, and it looks a lot better actually. This is not the finished hollowing that I did in this one, but it looks a damn sight better than it was with just a straight up line. That's so amateur. That's the guideline. It's a blueprint on drag. It's not actually drag. But I decided to take a break from that because I couldn't figure it out. And instead I went and did the underside of my eyes with the black from the Smoking palette, which looks so much better than my terrible eyeliner. And that way you get framing of the eyeshadow, so it draws a lot more attention to it. I'm blacking the top and blending it so that my hairline actually matches for the bits where the makeup didn't go in. It's kind of powdery, so it goes in a lot easier than a thick one, even though I will be wearing a wig in the end. Contouring the nose looks so good like this. These two colours work so well for contouring. Although I did do it really crooked and I couldn't figure out how. I don't know if it's the lighting maybe, but I re-straightened it over and over again and it just wasn't going anywhere, but I still like this contouring job. I also contoured upwards a bit and blended the Appley Green into my forehead to make the nose not stick out so much. Because at this point it's covered so much. It's shiny, it's metallic. I don't know quite what's going on here. But here we go, I'm about to blend it up. Yes! And look, it actually matches the face a bit better, far more. And then I still couldn't get that right. I still couldn't get it right. But if I'm gonna do the rest of my face differently, then I'll probably do it the same. So I tried just redoing the cheekbones all over again with a hard top like that in black, thin, and just blending it, and it works. The bottom lip I love. It's Reckless Red by Mualux, which is a lip tile that stays on forever. The top one's a shitty black one. I think it's just called Gothic Black lipstick. It's very generic. But man, does that lip look good. She only has it in the poster, not in the show. But black top, red bottom, lovely lip. Love it. So this is the face. This is the finished look for the work in progress. And I just enjoyed making faces with it because, good lord, it was fun. Okay, I look like an idiot, but it was really fun. I think I'm going to use Snazaroo instead. Oh god, my old Greg wig. Yeah, given to be our mistake, I ordered a blonde one. And the Leanne Lethal wig, which is far too thick for this, I discovered really quickly. Wrong colour, far too thick, wouldn't work with the style. I'm going to go with either black straight or black curly. And I hope to post up the finished version after I change my resources and get some much better stuff to work with. If you know any makeup tips and tricks that could help me, or know of a really good quality cheap wig dealer for thin long wigs or curled wigs, please let me know in the comments below. The music used in this episode is not from YouTube's audio library because I found the interface absolutely atrocious to use. It is instead Gavin Dunn, aka Miracle of Sound. It is called Sunny Day Part 2 from his album Vistas, which is all serene, lyricless, chill out music. It's lovely. All of his music is lovely. There's a lot of it that's lyricked though that is awesome and based on video game and film, and just he's an awesome nerd with awesome music and an awesome person I've interviewed before. You can buy that track or the entire album or many other albums from his Bandcamp listed below in the links, or listen to it here for free on YouTube and give him some ad revenue. Shiny shiny.